going on, everybody? So as you can see, and more than likely hear, these are some videos I'm going to be doing between now and the release date for Kingdom Hearts 3, because I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, and I've recorded myself beating the bosses in Kingdom Hearts 3D, which is the last game I played outside of 0.2, which I'll probably use for some footage, but I'm supposed to have a video coming out Tuesday. This is the same day the third game comes out, so hopefully I can get that done in time. A lot is going on in my life, but I have like I have 4 videos planned that I got to work on in the meantime, and I need to go to the gym, and just everything is crazy right now. But let's go through some of these boss fights, because they kicked the shit out of me, and each one's like 15 minutes long, and oh my god, hated that tag. But basically, yeah, I recorded the last fights of Kingdom Hearts 3D, so these are spoilers for a game that came out like 3 years ago, so it really shouldn't matter now. I was just really late on the train to getting it, because I got my PS4 late. Don't blame me. Don't be mad at me for things that are outside of my control. I can't control the way life works and my bank account, because I'm a college student, therefore I'm a little bit broke. The brocalepsy hit me. But yeah, also, if you hear me like, dead, if you hear me die, no, if you hear like weird swallowing sounds, it's because I need to go to the gym, meaning I need to drink my pre-workout, probably now, so I can get there at a reasonable hour, and oh Jesus, yeah, skip that scene, fuck that shit. Defeat the anti-black coat nightmare. It's a hell of a name right there. Gonna try not to swallow too loud. Oh jeez, this stuff is hard to adjust drinking. Fuck. Go Triceratops. Yeah, so fighting him, I actually got him on the ropes pretty well, I think the first time. I think that was one of the first times I fought him. And there's going to be a point in this video where I think I swap out some items or something. I hate that attack. I can't fucking stand that attack. That attack was probably the reason of a couple of my deaths. I know for fact, one time he launched me up in the air, and I got blindsided by that little cross guard, whatever, that cross thing that he sends at you. So I didn't get a chance to heal by the time I hit the ground, before I hit the ground even. I got hit by it, so I died instantly. Just like that, actually. Exactly like that. That was what happened in there. See how I predict shit? Jesus. Yeah, so that was so this is where I just kind of leave and decide, fuck this shit, I'm out, let's move some spells around. So we're just gonna speed past this part right quick. I really like this new feature that PlayStation has called SHAREfactory. That's how I'm actually editing all of this, and I think it's gonna streamline my process a lot, at least for these videos, and maybe other videos where I may need to use footage, or I just feel like talking or some bullshit like that. Maybe someday I'll just like import audio and then just slide it over type. See how it like to skip through all my bullshit of me fucking around with a Moogle? That just saw like minute and a half worth of stuff cut out down to like 20 seconds. Man, technology sure is a crazy thing. But there we go. So, I got a Triceratops, I have a Ram on my squad, whose name I can't remember, but the reason you're just going to see me stand here for a moment is because I had realized, and it pissed me off how they developed this. With this deck system, you have to wait for your cards to reload, which makes sense, a lot like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. And so, as a process, if you lose a fight or you lose a boss fight, you actually, you have to wait for your deck to recharge. So if you're in the middle of a fight dodging attacks, you can't really use any of your special moves, and since that's the majority of how you're probably going to hit them, like, then you're kind of fucked, and you're basically just playing the game of dodge for a good minute. Like, you never really realize with how many times you end up losing these fights, unless you're like a Kingdom Hearts expert or a speedrunner. I'm an amateur. I'm a very offensive fighter, as you'll see here, before he proceeds to like float around and probably fuck my shit up in a second. You know, it can be difficult, and you have to like learn moves and learn how to dodge, and this is the game that taught me how to use the defensive shield. I never really used it at all during my playthrough, right up until the end where I just cheesed that entire boss fight. And because I just thought to myself, I'm like, wait a minute, I have a shield, don't I? And it's like, yep, and that's how I beat the game. But we'll get there when we get there. Right now, we're focusing on the anti-black coat nightmare. Are there any specific strategies to it? Not really. The strategy I use to beat the majority of the final bosses in this whole like Riku boss rush bullshit thing. And you'll see Sora too, because Xemnas beat my ass a couple times too. And I don't have to worry about swearing because my videos aren't monetized. Yay! Not anymore. Since my channel's under 1,000 subs, so feel free to share. But yeah, the way I basically beat these last couple of bosses in Kingdom Hearts 3D is all distance attacks, but I tried not to cheese it and just be like, oh, I'm gonna use Balloonra every time I fight a boss. Balloonra, because that's a pretty cheap way to go. And I'm not gonna lie, I did purchase a second balloon. I did use it, but I also added an extra heal. But I prefer to use other stuff in my arsenal. I got fire, I got ice, there's a thunder attack in there. Icebreaker is actually a really solid move against regular enemies. If you can land it with him, and there's another one too where you can launch him up in the air. I was really surprised actually. This is a boss you can launch, which I don't think you come across too many in the game. Except for I guess the evil Dream Eater bosses, you might be able to, but usually when the revenge factor kicks in, they'll usually like break out of a combo or something like that if you're mid combo. And that's what I hate and love about Kingdom Hearts is that, oh, see how I dodged the shit out of that? Hey, that was fire. I don't care what anyone says. And then he got me in that little stupid ass chokehold, and bam, there he goes. Got me again with that same thing I was telling you about. Didn't get a chance to heal, cheap motherfucker. God, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Doesn't even matter anyways. I remember, too, I had to grind because I wanted a better Keyblade, and you'll see me use it later on in the game. But, damn, like, I had to go back. I got the Keyblade that you get by getting at least an A ranking and diving through all the worlds, and thank God there's only 7, or I would have been pissed as shit. But I dove through all the worlds, got an A rank. All it really does is increase your magic, which is fine, because with Riku I was primarily magic focused anyways, but which is odd though, because comparing him to playing through Sora, I was both a lot more offensive, but I used a lot more magic with Riku as well. I don't know, I kept Riku pretty balanced, since I'm an offensive fighter in most games I play, especially action RPGs, JRPGs, and all that kind of bullshit. Who is messaging me? Phone's blowing up like I'm popular or some shit, when we all know that's not true. Otherwise I'd be out somewhere tonight. Well, it's a Friday, so maybe tomorrow I'll go out, go to the bar, go to an arcade. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm doing okay so far. And there it goes with that stupid fucking move again, fucking me up. Now I gotta heal, cause I need my Kiraga. Man, the level of dependency I had on these cure spells was absurd. It was ridiculous. It was some next level shit. See how I missed with that dive bomb attack right there? God, fucking foolish. Alright, and we're getting out of the way of those. I don't know, these bosses, Japan is slowly but surely making me learn about how to strategize when fighting against their bosses, because I'm a very much rush into battle type, and then I strategize after I die probably 6-7 times. But their attacks are choreographed for like a split second before they happen. God damn it. That damn attack. This is probably the 3rd time it's got me. If you've kept track. I haven't. Stupid ass attack. But I'm sure they all have names too. But I play like action RPGs, JRPGs, Shin Megami Tensei, other bullshit like that. And hold on, let's see if we can skip right past this really quickly and jump to me. Yeah, just retrying the fight, because I'm pretty sure I'll when I record, or when it catches my recording, it doesn't cut out the part where I'm like stopping to answer my phone or what have you, whatever the fuck I'm probably doing then. But I don't know, Japan has had to train me to be more strategic with my fights, and occasionally their bosses do kind of choreograph their attacks, but then it ends up being up to me to how I'm going to kind of counteract to it, or if I'm going to guard, or how I'm going to end up reacting to their set attacks. And this is one of the cases. This is also one of the few bosses I think I pretty much directly hit a couple times, because like I said, you can launch him, which I think is really dope. But you gotta be like getting close. That's why I really keep my distance. Like, I like that icebreaker move and see how, but he disappears, which I hate. I hate bosses that in a lot of these organization or fake organization members that you fight have this weird teleport bullshit because they can't stand there and take their hits like I can, they throw all their attacks at me, and I have to just stand there and take it. But they're pussies, so they just kind of, vanish into thin air. And it's like, fuck you, be a be a real adult, take these lumps, like what's his face from the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, Lingering Will, yeah. So yeah, continuing the fight, and at the end there's probably gonna be a little bit of cut. This video is actually not crazy long. It's about 12 minutes looking at the clock on this bad boy here. But see, getting a little better, I got him down to 2 bars, 2 out of, what is that, 6? 2 out of 6. We're doing okay. Man, you gotta get really smart about how you handle bosses with Kingdom Hearts games, because they have a lot of health. They'll throw you into this, and you don't really get that much health unless you train up your pocket monster, your dream monsters, how you need them to be, and have like HP boost, magic boost, attack haste, or whatever. And I didn't. I definitely got the Triceratops, and there's a T-Rex that you'll see later on, probably in my sword fight, who shows up a little later, and I didn't get them until like probably close to the late game. Like, I didn't realize that KH3D is both long and kind of short at the same time, because it's only 7 worlds. I think even Kingdom Hearts 3, which is coming out, has 12, 13 maybe. Hey, there we go. Finally beat his ass. Oh, thank goodness. But yeah, I don't know. Fight took me a second, but I picked up my game, but I kept my distance. I definitely kept my distance. This is a very distant-based fight, as you will come to see in the rest of the videos. But I'll see you next time.